about smudging. And so smudging is just a term that the natives used to call it, and people say that if you smudge or if you purchase sage, you can't say that you're smudging and doing it because it's cultural appropriation. And I like how Joe talks about it. And then there was someone else that said, if you go back far in history, like Egyptians used to burn herbs to clear energy. It doesn't belong to just one culture. Just maybe the word smudge is very Native American, but you can call it cleansing, clearing the air kind of thing. So there's different words that you can use to say what it is that you're doing, but it's between you and the universe and nobody owns it. So I just wanted to hand that out to you guys to not feel like you're overstepping any bounds by doing it. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know where to pick medicine or pick sage or different kinds of things to use in smudging, because you can even use mugwort, you can use rosemary, you can use other kinds of things. They're natural herbs. You can use what is it, bay leaf? Yeah, bay leaf is supposed to really remove a lot of negative energies, and it doesn't really give it much of an odor, but it's supposed to really be purifying and cleansing. And so all over the world, they use different herbs in ceremonies. You think of the Jews, when they did their ceremonies, they burned. In the Middle East, they used myrrh and frankincense. And so people have this thing about buying like Palo Santo or sage and that. I'm like, if you don't know how to harvest it and you don't know where to go and get it, then why not go and buy it? All you're doing is honoring and using it in the correct way. And I've been asked that by a lot of people. I'm like, I go and buy it. I know other elders that will go and buy it. If they run out and they can't find it somewhere, they will go and buy it. And I would go out, and especially when I know it's helping other people, it's helping their businesses. Because some people, like I know a guy here, he orders sweetgrass in from Manitoba and he buys it off the elders on this reserve. So he brings in all the sweetgrass. So it helps these elders on the reserve, but it helps his business too. And because I don't have sweetgrass, it's like I like using it. So I'll go and buy 20, 30 braids at a time. That helps him. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong in that. But people are getting more and more silly about, what is right, what is wrong, who owns it, doesn't own it. And like I say, every culture on this planet, smudge, they had their own names or called it clearing, whatever. Some people, when they light the smudge, they say, I'm invoking spirit. So as soon as they light it, means they're going to call in spirit. And that's what I do when I light it, is to invite in any angelic things, anything that's on a higher level, anything that's assisting and really looking at everything honestly and seeing where deceit is and not. And like I say, there's a lot of spirits that come in and they show and tell things all the time. And I invite them to be with you people in your homes, helping your family, your children, whoever's around that needs blessings. But if there's somebody that also needs to be shielded and protected, I'm asking that too, because you don't want to violate that person's space. They're in their space, they're dealing with their fears they don't understand or have knowledge. And so they're trying to deal with things in their way, so they need to be protected also. So doing these kinds of things is an important practice. And the more you do it, the more you're going to find every time you light it, it's just going to open up, just everything breaks. Like you go in Buddhist temples and other places where they had shrines for a long time, and as soon as they light the jasmine or the sandalwood or whatever, the energy just opens up and everything just starts coming in, because this is something that's automatic with spirit. You do it long enough, the spirit, as soon as you light it, it just opens those doors and brings in everything. So I pray this, that your homes are always filled with these wonderful, amazing beings, and they're there answering your questions and guiding you on your path and bringing you everything that you need, the sustenance, the abundance, whatever it is you need during any day at any time. And if you need to channel or receive things in your day or in your dreams or in meditations, then they're there always willing to help you. And this is part of that practice, is acknowledging and recognizing it all. So Zarina, I see you were trying to light the sweetgrass. So what I did is I cut it up and I put it in a blender. So just like a smudge. And I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
so you can sort of see it sort of blend it up. So I cut it in little pieces and I put it in a blender and I just really blended it up. So I take a little bit and just put it in a smudge bowl and light it. The thing with sweetgrass, if it's around moisture and that, it absorbs the moisture. So it's very, very hard to light.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's in the sunlight, it dries out. It'll get rid of the moisture and you'll light. It'll burn really easy. But if you put it away and it's by a damp area, it absorbs the moisture. And then when you go to try to light it, it's sometimes very difficult to get to burn.
Yeah. You burn it
Cool.
directly. You don't put it on a burning coal.
You can. You
Okay.
can put it on the charcoal.
Mm.
You can break little pieces off if you want and just drop it on the charcoal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have it yet at the moment, but I'm burning it
but-
directly.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah,
all
that's the
time.
way originally to do it is just light it and then just when you shake it, it just allows it to burn because the braid is really tight and as you shake it, it allows the air to get to it and just allows the smoke to come out.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put everything on fire here.
All right, burn, baby, burn.
All right. Oh, call in the creator and all the beings to be with us. Ask the universe to come in to be with me, Cindy, Tanya, Zarina, Elaine, Cindy Womack, and Ian. We ask you to come in, be a part of us, come into our minds, open the doors of clarity, the wisdom, the knowledge, the channeling. Help us to be receivers in all the things we're meant to do to help people on this planet. We ask you to bless our minds, to be the master of our minds, not just chemistry factories, but actually grounded and working in the energies and understanding how to move forwards with the Earth Mother and all the changes. We ask the energy to move down into our third eye, filling and clearing it, removing any filters, fears, doubts, worries, any sort of superstitions, beliefs, or anything from past lives or this lifetime. We ask to see clearly with the third eye to work and help the earth and other people and ourselves. We ask the energy to go down into our throat chakra, clearing, expanding, healing, releasing anything that needs to go. Any negative energies, thought forms, energies from other lifetimes, other worlds, galaxies, whatever needs to get released, gets cleared out. And bigger blessings and things come through, so we're clear channels. Ask the energy to go into our higher heart, which is always connected to God, to be cleared, to balance, to vibrate in the new energies of the future, to work with all that is sacred and holy. That's part of the future as we move forwards, moving down into the heart chakra, filling it with God's love, His compassion, His grace, all the wisdom and knowledge shining out from us as vessels to everybody around, to the Earth Mother, other beings, anybody that needs to receive that the energy just flows continuously through us with God's blessing, taking the energy down into the solar plex, asking that to be healed and cleared, all cords, connections, all things, confusion, all the things we're stuck in from past lives, other lives, or even in groups with people and whatever. If there's something there that doesn't serve any of us, please help remove that and cleanse it, allow the new energies to flow in, healing all parts of our body, healing our ancestors on all the different bloodlines, releasing anything that's binding from other lifetimes, and allowing the new energies to enter in to heal and uplift us. We ask the energy to move down into the sacral to heal the sacral, the manifesting energies, releasing all the ones from other lifetimes in this lifetime to be filled with future energies we need to create and manifest with. And take the energy down in the base chakra, release any fears, hurts, any kinds of blocks, whatever is preventing us from going higher. Also attracting more and more loving, kind people, people that will work with us, our soul families, our future friends, and other things we're meant to work with. Calling the Earth Mother to be a part of our day and her children, the four-legged, two-legged, wings, fragrance, feather, standing people, rock people, sky people, water people. Yes, the brothers and sisters of the stars, other worlds and galaxies of light to come on and be with us. Calling all the angelic beings, teachers and guides that work with all of us to be present and help us understand and be clear in all we do. And we ask that the spirits of the sun and moon and the four seasons, spring, summer, fall, and winter, and the four directions, east, south, west, and north, all be here. Cindy.
Take a nice breath. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Allow your body to be comfortable. Giving permission for all your cells to fill with that infinite energy of Creator. Allowing that universal energy to fill you, expand you, and flow through you freely. There's an unlimited supply of this energy. With your intention and blessing, can bless another with this energy and bring that change in that person needs. And it might be your prayer that will help that person. Just allowing that light to flow through you to each person in this group to bring the biggest change, the biggest blessings that are possible for each person. Allowing Creator's energy to flow through you to Vanya, Zarina, Ian, Elaine, Cindy Womack, Joe, and Cindy Edson. Just feel that energy connecting the group as a whole. If there's a message for the group, please share. Otherwise, just send the energy and also allow yourself to receive energy blessings as well.